Hey everyone, I'm FMGreeno and welcome to the Greeno Tour, my FM21 European journeyman save. Now I'd promised in the last episode I was going to bring you back for the semi-final second leg of the Champions League against Paris Saint-Germain. But we've actually come back a few days earlier than that because today we travel to Bologna for a game that could just seal us the Serie A title. Let's get into it. We were last together for the quarter-final of the Champions League against Liverpool. We beat them 3-0 to make it through to the semi-finals. And at that point, I'd been bemoaning how our recent form had been. But we've turned it around a little bit since then, and we're doing okay. So we travelled to Sassuolo. We got a 1-0 win. It wasn't a classic. Boadu got the winner coming on as a substitute fairly late in the game, but 3 points is 3 points. I then rotated the team, bearing in mind we had PSG coming up in a couple of days, and we beat Chievo 3-1 at home. Good performance in that game, especially from all the fringe players that were there. We travelled to Paris. We came away with a 2-1 defeat, but we were unlucky in that game. We had the better of the stats. We had more shots, more on target. It was helped by the fact that agent Huang Zhao got himself sent off in the 46th minute. You remember he used to play for us at Köln, so obviously we'd had a little quiet word in his ear and said, "Do us a favour here, pal." We were 1-0 down at that point. We equalised through Onguene, unlikely goal scorer, but then they went up the other end and scored again. Like I say, we battered them pretty much for the last half hour, but just couldn't make the breakthrough. But plenty of positive signs for the Champions League semi-final second leg, which will be the second game in this episode. But first, we're going to head to Bologna. If we take a look at the table, you can see here we are top of the league. Juventus have got 6 games left to play. They just played a cup final, beating someone 4-0. So yes, they got a couple of games in hand on us, but they're 16 points behind. So if we win today, there's nothing they can do to catch us. So that's the aim. We're going to go to Bologna, hopefully put on a performance that sees us with some confetti and a trophy at the end of the match. The one caveat I have is that we're going to be doing it with pretty much our reserve side. So Gebhardt starts in goal. Kumbula plays at centre-half. He will probably play in the PSG game. I'm not sure anybody else in this starting lineup will. So we've got Armenia at left-back, Marisic and the Hungarian lad Sanyo at right-back. Onyeka is going to play the holding midfield role. Koulibaly and Pavlik, who's just returned to fitness, play in the centre midfield. Marquis on the right. A guy called Passero, I don't think you guys will have seen before. This is going to be his first game of the season. He's 23 years old. He's okay. He's not brilliant. But he's going to play on the left side for us, and Boadu up front. All of our star names sitting on the bench pretty much. Oshish should be back for the PSG game, I think. He's scheduled to come back in 2 days. We'll have to monitor how his fitness is, but at least he'll be a decent option on the bench if nothing else. Anyway, first things first, let's go and try and win the league. So here's the Bologna lineup. Very similar formation to how we're playing, so that'll be an interesting matchup. Normally, I'd say we'd be much too strong for them, but of course, you've got a lot of players here who don't play an awful lot of first-team football. They should still be good enough to see Bologna off. I guess they're 18th in the table, although that means they're scrapping for their lives, so we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, fairly busy-looking stadium. Hopefully, there'll be a little corner of this really happy at the end of the game. So we have a highlight here. Here's Marquis on the ball. Back to Onyeka, finds Koulibaly. Oh, and he drags it just wide. That's the first highlight of the game. Now you'll notice over here, Juventus have already played their game today. They had a 3-0 win at Chievo. So that puts them, I think it's 13 points behind us now. So only a win is good enough to seal the title today. Gebhardt playing his part in helping us get that there. A good counter-attack there from Bologna. Let's see if we can get rid of this corner. Out it goes. Is the highlight going to end, or will it continue? Let's see. Still going. We could do with winning the ball. We don't have to. The highlight did come to an end. Another opportunity here. Oh, and they have taken the lead. This is not in the script for today. Uh-oh. Are we going to bottle this? It looks like we might today. Federici completely unmarked there. A decent bit of movement. Got away from his marker. And yeah, a very simple header from 5 or 6 yards out. So we've hit half-time, and we are a goal down. We've improved, certainly in the last sort of 15 minutes of that half. We've had a lot more chances than we had previously, but nothing of any consequence, nothing highlight-worthy. So I think it's time for a little bit of a roasting. A few of the boys here are nervous and whatever. So I think we're not going to give them too much of a hard time, just I expect to see a better showing from you. A couple of the lads here still showing us nervous, so let's have a quiet word with them. We'll tell them that we know they're capable of better. That's motivated them as well. So good half-time team talk. Hopefully it pays dividends in the second half. A throw in there for us. Onyeka picks up the loose ball. Into Mariba. I've just brought him on for Koulibaly, who was really tired. Marky finds Sanyo overlapping there. And Buadu is in. And we have equalised. Back in the game. 30 minutes left to go. Is this going to be in a moment that turns the tide in the game? And helps us push on to victory. A nice overlap there from Sanyo. A really good ball fired across the 6-yard box. And Buadu, he's not been first choice this season. But he still knows how to finish. With 20 minutes to go, I've made a couple more changes. I've brought Trincao on for Marky on the right. And I brought Baldin on for Kumbula, who obviously I think we're going to need in the PSG game. So, we're going to go attacking here. We want to try and get this done today if we can. I think in terms of the instructions, we're pretty much doing everything we can. We'll distribute quickly. I think that's a good idea. We'll counter press. Try and win the ball back a little quicker. Everything else I'm pretty happy with. And we're going to give another shout to encourage the team. Come on, we've got 10 minutes left. How about we go very attacking? Let's see if we can get that last goal that's going to push us over for the title. It's not going to happen, is it? No highlights coming at all. Oh dear, I was hoping for a ticker tape parade for you guys, but it doesn't look like it's going to be. It finishes one apiece. We're still a point away from the title. So, after the disappointment of not winning the title in the last game, we're heading into the Champions League semi-final second leg. And we're pulling out all the big guns for this one. So this is the lineup. Gebhardt retains his place in goal. He's our first choice by some margin. Grice, Kumbula, Baldin and Rodriguez at the back. Ongwene comes in the defensive midfield role. Koulibaly is going to play today. Oshish is not fit enough to start. He's going to take his place on the bench though. Mariba comes back in. We have Mesquita, Trincao and McDade. It's a strong lineup. Is it going to be strong enough? Let's go see. So here we go. It's a packed stadium here in Rome. It's a good lineup for us. I'm really happy with it. There's nothing I could put in that was stronger than that. Oh, well, Ashish if he was fit, but there's a lot of familiar players in that PSG side, of course. They still got the likes of Mbappe playing for them, but there's a few players from my England squad in there. Declan Rice is playing centre-half. Curtis Jones is there. Mason Greenwood out on the right. So, yeah, I wonder if they want to keep their place in the England team. We'll see. Here we go. Ongwene heads the ball away. Can McDade make that? He can. Here comes Koulibaly to Mariba. Trincao feeds McDade, and he has scored! He's onside! What a start to the game, the 5th minute. I think McDade's been an absolute revelation. I mean, we paid a bit of money for him as a relatively untried youngster from Dundee United of all places. And he has come in and he has been an absolute superstar the 2 seasons he's been here. Didn't really take him any time to find his feet. And this season, well, he's just been on fire. And look at that for a finish with his left. So that puts us ahead in the tie on goal difference. Goal kick here for PSG. Fairly industrial looking ball for a team of their quality, but they've won it back here. Now they're starting to go through the gears in midfield and Mbappe on the ball. Obviously, even at this stage, he's got quite a lot of pace and ability. Don't foul him. Oh, my goodness me. Declan Rice claims an assist for that. Good Lord. He ran like 65 yards or something with the ball. Oh, no. Challenge would have been good. anyone at any point. But no, they just let him run around, and he just tucked it in his near post. Gebhardt did not cover himself in glory there. Okay, so we got a goal kick here in the 28th minute of the game. Trincao finds some space out on the right, cuts inside. Good ball. Rice picks it off though. Here we go again. Mariba to Mesquita. There's an overlap here. Trincao though to McDade again. Can he make it? He can! And he's levelled it up again with his right foot this time. Well, I was waxing lyrical about him before. 2 goals in a Champions League semi-final. Wow, that's something a bit special for a 21-year-old lad from Northern Ireland, isn't it? They must be calling him the next George Best. What a boy. Oh, we got a kick-off highlight, though. That always fills me with dread. Let's see if we can get the ball off them quick. If they score another one here, that gives them 2 away goals to our 1. We could do without that, that's for sure. But Mariba's on the ball here. Can he get the ball down the wing? He can. There's Rodriguez, the fullback, gets it across. McDade, oh, his shot is blocked. He was on for the hat-trick, but not just yet. There's still an hour to go. You never know. Maybe we'll find out now. Here's Trincao. No, his cross is blocked. Ongwene wins the ball, though. Here's Koulibaly. Back to Ongwene. A nice touch by him. Mesquita. Trincao. His shot is blocked. And a counter-attacking opportunity here. Hopefully we don't let Mbappe run all the way this time. Uh-oh, Greenwood's through, though. Oh, and he's scored. Oh, no. Why can't any of my team tackle? Look at this. Grice had a perfect opportunity. He should have just put him into the stands there. And then Greenwood, I mean, it's not a great effort. And what Gebhardt is doing there, I don't know. But that puts us right up against it. We need 2 now. Maybe we're going to get one of them here, though. Trincao with another chance to get the ball in. Can he do it? No, it gives it to Koulibaly. Ongwene back to Kumbula. Gwenny's pulling out all the little touches today, isn't he? Here's Grice of all people. Go on, son. Oh, he's dragged it wide. Oh, I don't believe it. What an opportunity. And look at the stats in the game here. I mean, blimey, we deserve to be in front. It's the same as the first leg. PSG, just when they're getting their opportunities, their quality is certainly counting. So we're going to go in at half-time. It looks like 2 apiece on the night. 4-3 down on aggregate, plus an away goal. But wait, could there be one last highlight here for us? Or for them? Perhaps. Oh no, here comes Mesquita to McDade. Go on, son. Finish, finish, finish. Oh! No. He's bound to get his hat-trick at some point. He's got to. But look at this XG. I mean, we are battering them. Absolutely battering them. Right. I think that's not a bad shout. You've played well and can consider yourselves unlucky not to be winning. They like that. So let's get them straight back out for the second half. See if we can get those couple of goals we need. We got a throw in here on the right. Rodriguez to take. Trincao gives it back to him. Ongwene. There's Koulibaly into Mariba. Oh, what a chance that was. Oh, their keeper has pulled out some saves today, hasn't he? Trincao with the corner in. Headed away by a PSG defender. Straight away from that throw-in, we have another highlight. It looks like it could be a counter-attack opportunity for them, though. Here goes Mbappe again. One of his mazy runs. Oh, it missed one tackle. Oh, thank goodness for that. A great run again. Finish this time. Very much lacking. But the highlights coming again. This game is end-to-end, isn't it? Trincao looking for McDade. Is he going to shoot from there? Oh, not his best effort of the night. Simple enough save for the keeper that time. PSG on the ball here is Cavalotti. He's the guy who's come in for Huang Zhao. Not a bad replacement. He's valued at 48 million quid. Here's McDade. Oh my God, what a goal. That is not a bad way to seal your hat-trick, is it? That's got to be a goal of the season contender right there, huh? Loose ball there from Koundé. Trincao picked up on it. A good little run there by McDade, and he spots the keeper off his line. And from fully 25 yards, he's lobbed him. So, That puts the tie back at 4-all. We still need another goal. We're losing on away goals now. Ah, and we're getting some tired legs out there too. Time for a couple of changes. So I have made 2 changes and changed the shape a little bit. So I've brought on Boadu for one of our midfielders. We're going 2 up top. And Oshish has come on for the other our midfielders. So it's Mariba and not Ongwene. Ongwene's still on. Koulibaly's gone off. Now we've got just over 10 minutes left. So I think we need to go a little bit more direct now. Up to those guys up front. What else can we do here? Oh, God. We need to distribute quickly. That's for sure. We'll counter press. Out of possession. I think that's all okay. Yeah, let's just go for it. We got just over 10 minutes. We're going to go attacking. We're going to shout to demand more. Mesquita's getting tired. So we have a highlight starting here. PSG on the ball. They score here and it's done really, isn't it? And they have. Boskampi was a thorn in our side in the first leg. He scored both of their goals. And now he's scored a goal that's probably the nail in our coffin. So Mesquita will take him off. He's tired. Markey can come on for the last few minutes. Fresh legs might make a difference. Nothing much Gebhardt could do about that one. He was at fault possibly for the 2 earlier goals. But it looks like the Champions League dream is coming to an end. We've been so unfortunate tonight. Look at that. They've had 4 shots on target, scored 3 goals. And this is going to be another chance for them. Now we've won the ball back. Trincao to Oshish. Has a pop. Unfortunately, the keeper makes yet another save. We've had 14 shots on target tonight. Here's Boadu. He's not done much since he's come on. Rodriguez. He's got plenty to aim at in the middle here if he can get it across. McDade back to Ongwene. Very strange football there. And we've given it to Mbappe, who's clearly going to run up the other end. Oh, and almost score. Not quite. Not quite. We've got to go very attacking. Oh, not doing anything with the instructions, are we? Let's... we tried to encourage the team. It wasn't quite enough. 3-3 on the night, but I think you can agree. We've been really unlucky there. Good Lord. Well, overall, a little bit disappointed now, wasn't it? A draw with Bologna meant we didn't win the title on that night. And a 3-3 draw, which, again, we should definitely have won. It's going to take a little while to get over that one. And we're out of the Champions League at the semi-final stage. So what next? Well, we've got 3 games of the season left, starting with a game at home against Empoli, who are 19th in the table. And we'll come back for that. We're just going to keep going until we see the confetti, the ticker tape, until we see a goalkeeper do a cartwheel. We are determined to win that title. And I am going to do it on camera. So we'll be back for the Empoli game in just a couple of days' time. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode in spite of the somewhat disappointing results. I feel like crying. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about today's episode or the series as a whole so far, I would love to see them below. And don't forget, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click on that button, come and hop on the Greenobus. There's plenty of room for you all. Just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for some more Greeno Tour. Bye for now.